Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Mouse. So this is match preview going into the game against West Ham on Saturday. Of course, 5:30 kick-off down at the London Stadium live on Sky Sports. Now, going into this game, we have got an absolutely sensational run at the moment, of 3 unbeaten games. The draw against Wolves, which should have probably been a win, the 2-0 win against Huddersfield and 2-0 win against Burnley, which just happened in the last game. Now, with that being said, to think that if we win this game on Saturday against West Ham, that we can move into the top half of the table or close to the top half of the table is absolutely crazy in my opinion, especially with the way this season began, because we all know, this season took a long time to get started, and then eventually we played against Watford at St James's. We won 1-0 thanks to Ki Sung-young scoring the goal, and that completely kick-started the season, and we started just going for it then. And then, of course, that win against Man City as well, where we won 2-1 against them just recently, that again give even more confidence to the team. And then, of course, Almiron coming in for 20 million just built that confidence even more in the team. And, now Newcastle just look like a really good outfit. We've got a very good confidence going into games. We're attacking when we need to attack. We're defending when we need to defend. And in my opinion, and from what I've read around in that, we've got one of the best defences in the Premier League outside of the top 6. We're even better than Man United and Arsenal as well, who are in the top 6. So, if we had that lethal finisher up front to bang away, say, 20-30 goals, then, what could happen at Newcastle? Where could we exactly be? We could be in that top half of the table. We could be in the top 6. We could be in the Champions League spot right now. But, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But to be honest, going into this game against West Ham, I just hope that we'll come into this game with the right mindset, going to it thinking of the right areas, where we need to play. Don't go into cocky, yes, we're on an unbeaten run at the moment of 3 games. But let's not take West Ham too easy, at the end of the day. It's still West Ham. They're still a Premier League outfit. They've been in the Premier League for a while now, since coming back from the Championship with Kevin Nolan in that. And, Pellegrini, he's a good manager. He's got a good reputation. He's won titles at some pretty good clubs. He won the league title at Man City and cups at Man City as well during his time there. But in recent games, the one that they just played against Man City last night, they lost 1-0 to them. And, I was watching it on Match of the Day, and they just didn't seem like they knew what they were doing, to be honest. They were getting exposed in loads of different areas. There was lots of little faults here, there and everywhere. And I'm sure Rafa Benitez, he always likes to analyse the games going into them. And, I'm sure he'll be doing the same for this one. He'll be analysing it, pinpointing where we kind of counter-attack and where we can hit them the most and make the most out of the game. And, with Almiron's pace as well, that's going to be something that West Ham's going to need to look out for going into this game. Also, Sean Longstaff as well, who picked himself up a goal in front of 52,000 capacity St James's. He must have been absolutely buzzing scoring that goal, and a real cracker of a goal as well, getting it right past Tom Heaton into the back of the net. And that goal by Fabian Shaw as well, absolutely fantastic from a centre-back as well. 30-yard screamer into the back of the net. It did hit off the post, of course, but at the end of the day, how many centre-backs do you know that can score that kind of goal? There isn't many. But going into this game against West Ham, Marko Arnautovic had to miss out on the Man City game because he was ill. So he missed out on that. Andy Carroll played his complete first entire 90 minutes since January of last year. So, he'll more than likely be playing on Saturday. That's somebody that I think we should be watching out for, on the defensive side of things. A big guy like Andy Carroll, we know what he's capable of from when he played for us. You know, he's a local lad as well. I'm sure he's going to be well and truly up for this game against Newcastle if he gets to play. Chris Kavanagh's going to be the referee for this game, and now it's a hasty return for the Lancashire-based official after he presides over the game in January against Chelsea, where we lost 2-1. You know, hopefully he'll play it down the middle this time. He was a little bit of a dodgy ref for that game, in my opinion. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Gives you score prediction as well down in the comments below. And I might give a shout out in the match review to the winner. And as always, remember to like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags. And I'll see you all later. And how are the lads?